What if I tell you that Nigeria has $1 billion share butter power and the world is extracting great value from it? In this video, I am going to break down reasons why the world use shea butter. I will be revealing a remarkable fact about the shea butter lifespan, which is just incredible. Shea butter is a global product, with Nigeria being the largest producer in the world. And what percentage of the world shea butter does Nigeria produce?
Interestingly, Nigeria constitutes about 40 to 45% of the world share in terms of quantity and capacity to grow. So it means that Nigeria is more or less the hub for shea in the world.
The American Shea Butter Institute published 21 reasons to use shea butter. This surely buttresses the international standing of this product.
There's a place called the American Shear Butter Institute in the US here, because they set grades. Shea butter has grades. You have grade A, B, C, D. All those are standards that have been set. But here on the site, I got 21 reasons to use shea butter. It's used for dry skin, skin rash, skin peeling after tanning, blemishes and wrinkles, itching skin, sunburn, shaving cream, skin wounds, skin cracks, tough or rough skin, feet, hands and elbows, cold weather. I've seen a lot of my friends, they do this a lot when it's cold weather, even back home, they put this on their kids, on the chest of their children so that they don't catch cold, and they don't catch cold. Even when you have nasal congestions, I have people that actually just rub it on and it just clears their, and I'm wondering, this thing doesn't have menthol or anything, how come? It's just a wonder to me, actually. So cold weather has been one thing that's, frostbite, now the winter is coming. Stretch mark prevention during pregnancy. A lot of our women don't want stretch marks. We hate it, we just hate it. So if you hate it so much, this is something you can also use. Insect bites, health. So cold weather has been one thing that's, frostbite, now the winter is coming. Stretch mark prevention during pregnancy. A lot of our women don't want stretch marks. We hate it, we just hate it. So if you hate it so much, this is something you can also use. Insect bites, healthy skin generally, muscle fatigue, aches and tension. So you see athletes using shea butter really because sometimes they have tension on their muscles, their tendons and all that. Before and after strenuous exercises, skin allergies, eczema, dermatitis and all that. It's amazing. Sometimes I think about this product. Sometimes I feel it's overrated, but seriously it's not. There's a little cousin of mine that a growth was coming out of her hand sometime. And she showed me and I said, what did you do? What are you going to do about it? She didn't even know what to do. And the next time I saw her, she said, someone just said, put shea butter on that place. The next time I saw her, the thing had disappeared.
The shea butter is kind to humanity by beautifying us, and Nigeria plays a big role by making it available to the world. And now for the reveal, as promised. The shea tree lifespan significantly outweighs that of humans. It's not even close.
Now, so the tree starts bearing its first fruit when it's 10 to 15 years, and full production is attained when the tree is about 20 to 30 years old. So the gestation is really a long period. But after it matures, it can continue to produce nuts for the next 200 years. So in some of those forests that you see the tree, some of them have been there for ages. So some people just grew up to meet it there. It's been there forever and it's serving them for up to 200 years.
There is a threat to the existence of the shea tree, and Nigeria's ambition to tap into the shea butter $1 billion global market.
In the rural heartland of Arikia village, Nasarawa State, the shea tree became a fuel for fire.
When I got to Arikia, I found that just from the beginning of the road as we're coming in, there were lots of cut down trees because there used to be trees on the trail as you're coming in. So there were a lot of cut down trees, and what motivated me to put them in the project and to choose this community for that project was because of the felling of the trees.
Before even our GC people to came here, we were using firewood. So if not before that time, before they come, if you come here, you go see they gather firewood, plenty. You know now we are into rainy season. They cannot go to bush during rainy season, so they have to put the firewood reserve. Then now you can see it by yourself now. Nothing like firewood now.
Sometimes because there is no alternative to cooking, but what they know is they use firewood, so they cut down the trees to use for firewood.
Education and awareness is key and also providing alternatives and changing generational habits is not an easy task by any means. Does firewood cooking taste better? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Okay, they get the share from the share tree, and we also now found out that the share tree is so good for so many other things, for charcoal, and I think even for building. So there is so much demand on it that now puts so much pressure on the tree.
Some still feel cooking with wood tastes better, So in spite of all the campaign and all, like my mother-in-law, for instance, she would prefer to use firewood and keep the LPG for special occasions.
And when you are addressing environmental issues, you also think of the livelihood of the people. You can't tell them to stop cutting trees without providing them with alternatives. So one of the things we first of all did was to actually provide them with alternatives to firewood, which will reduce the pressure on the cutting down of trees.
We have regeneration of trees going on, and so it reduced carbon footprint because there's no more felling of trees. Because after when we came into the village, he proclaimed the law that for each tree you cut, is either you give a goat or you pay a fine of 50,000.
The chief is very, very strict on it. He has given a sound warning. He has even given a trouble warning to all the rulers. They are under Arkia ward that nobody should cut down the Shear Butter tree because it's an economic tree.
We can have a body shop in London, luxurious body in New York, then the Dubai for the Middle East wants to be multinational.
Providing high-quality shea butter is the key to Nigeria's value addition goals.
Shea nuts, definitely we know earlier in 2025, there was a ban right there on exports of raw shea nuts, but that was extended now for another year. And Nigeria remains a big supplier of about 40% of global output, with major buyers including China, India, Russia, and the European Union.
The aim for this was to potentially generate $300 million by promoting, and this is annually by the way, in the short term, by promoting value-added products such as shea butter, shea oil, alongside other cosmetics and soaps. So this ban has been put in place in order to curb smuggling and to improve local processing and also to create jobs in our economy and in the market.
Value-added products gives Nigeria the ability to export finished products and gain that crucial foreign exchange.
My name is Zola Adeleke. I'm the CEO of Shear Blossom. We are based in Oyo State, Nigeria. We're into shea butter processing. So this is the bulk shea butter. It's packaged in 3.5 kilo. It is supplied to cosmetic and personal care companies. They use it for body creams, hair creams, base for ointments. In the food industry, they use it for making chocolate. We want Shear Blossom to be an international brand. We want to have a range of skincare and hair care line, natural, organic, which is safe to use. We want to launch our products all over the world in the major cities so that it can be accessible to everyone. We can have a body shop in London, luxurious body in New York, then the Dubai for the Middle East wants to be multinational in the next 10 years.
Nigeria is in collaboration with the Netherlands for capacity building, where countries can mutually benefit from this golden tree.
Nigeria is collaborating with the Netherlands on boosting shea butter production in the country. The initiative under the Nigerian Sustainable Share Program entails building the capacity of 40 of the nation's entrepreneurs in commodity production. Lara Folayan reports.
Shea butter is produced in many states across Nigeria, but majority of its producers are rural women, and the process is quite cumbersome. The authorities have been called upon severally to give more support to the production process for economic benefit. The Nigerian Export Promotion Council sees immense non-oil income generating opportunities in shea production for the country and is now working with the Netherlands to improve the quality of the country's shea butter.
Nigeria recognizes the potential of shea butter.
Shea is a very important product. It's one of the key products that NEPC is promoting. and the potential is something else. But then, like we had today, you can have the potentials if you don't translate that potential to real value or export growth. That potential is not. So
when you see established global companies like The Body Shop sourcing shea butter in huge quantities in Africa, you cannot help but see the benefit to African countries from this green gold called shea butter.
640 women handcraft 390 tons of shea butter for us every year. Using an 18-stage process passed from mother to daughter for generations, they collect the shea nuts by hand and boil, dry, crack, crush, roast, knead and soften them into rich, raw shea butter.
A sweet smell lingers in the air as Ladi Usman scoops shea nut paste into a pot. For the past 20 years, shea nuts and the oil they contain have provided a livelihood for her family in central Nigeria.
I cook with it, I sell it, and the money I make, I use to send my children to school, take them to hospital, and do many other things.
Ladi and 50 other women in the village of Kodo are part of a cooperative. Together, they extract value from shea nuts that grow in abundance across Nigeria.
We have a cooperative and we train people on shea butter processing, but they don't have to be members of the cooperative. Many go on to make oils in their own homes and sell them to us whenever we are in need.
Economic empowerment cannot be overemphasized.
We created a non-profit arm, which is the Initiative for Gender Empowerment and Creativity. We started applying for grants to build the shea processing plant. So we got a grant from the Coca-Cola Foundation. We will provide overalls for them, provide safety boots. We have the cloakroom where they can freshen up. I like women empowerment. They have an increase in income. It's going to impact on their livelihoods. But when they're economically empowered, they can easily do whatever they want to do. They're able to enroll more children in school. They won't prioritize a boy child over a girl child. I see myself as an inspiration to other women. Mrs. Adeleke is doing this, so that means I can do it too. They can have that can-do spirit. So if I inspire them, I'm happy to hear that.
Being a woman in a matriarch society can be quite challenging, can be quite daunting.
As a woman in business, you have to work twice, if not 3 times as much a man. You are juggling so many things together, but at the same time, do your own business. I took a lot from the coaching program. I was able to concentrate first on the cosmetic and personal care industry. So while we have our footing there, we have a stronghold there, then we can now expand to other industry like pharmaceuticals and food.
When you see females dominating industry, generating potential billions for the country, you have to doff your hat and salute.
Shea butter, that creamy gold from Africa's soil, has soothed skins, healed lips, and flavored lives for generations. From the heart of West Africa comes that beauty secret, a source of pride, income, and heritage for thousands of rural women whose hands turn hard shea nuts into soft wealth.
Nigeria is beautifying the world with its shea butter.
As global demand for shea products rises, Nigeria stands at a turning point. The call now is for deliberate investment, innovation, and support to unlock the full potential of the shea value chain, boost the nation's GDP, and ensure that this gift of nature continues to nourish not just the skin, but the lives and livelihoods of Nigerians.
Watch this video for more about Nigeria's natural resource. Give me a like and please subscribe to the channel.